There is something truly magical about the mango. It is, without a doubt, the undisputed king of fruits. Its luscious, golden flesh dripping with sweet, fragrant juice, the very taste of sunshine and warm, tropical days. For centuries, this fruit has been revered for its incredible flavor, for the sense of occasion it brings. Slicing into a perfectly ripe mango is a celebration, a moment of pure, unadulterated pleasure. Growing your own mango tree invites this regal presence into your garden, transforming a simple patch of earth into pride and delicious reward. It is a connection to something ancient and wonderful. Imagine stepping into your garden on a warm summer morning, the air thick with the sweet perfume of mango blossoms. You see the fruits of your labor, hanging like jewels from the branches. The first crucial step in your mango growing journey is choosing the right variety for your space. A traditional mango tree can grow into a colossal giant, reaching heights of 30 meters or more, and that is simply too large for most home gardens. This is where modern horticulture comes to our aid. Look for varieties that are naturally dwarf or grafted onto a dwarfing rootstock. These trees stay much more manageable, often under 3 or 4 meters tall, perfect for small gardens or large patio containers. At your local nursery, you'll find many compact mango trees. Nam Doc Mai King Tai Glen Chews, grafted over seed-grown. Seed-grown trees can take a decade or more to fruit. Mango trees, like any great monarch, demand a solid foundation from which to rule their domain. In the garden, this foundation is the soil. Mangoes absolutely despise having wet feet, meaning they cannot tolerate waterlogged ground. Therefore, the single most important characteristic of your soil must be excellent drainage. To test this, dig a hole about a foot deep and fill it with water. If it drains away within an hour or so, you are in good shape. If the water sits for many hours, improve the drainage by incorporating plenty of organic matter and grit. Mark out an area about 1 meter across and dig it over thoroughly, removing any weeds, stones, or debris. Dig in several buckets of well-rotted organic matter, garden compost, leaf mold, aged manure. This improves soil structure, helping it hold moisture while letting excess water drain away. A handful of horticultural grit, coarse sand. The best time to plant your mango tree is in the spring, after the last frost has passed. Dig a hole twice as wide as the root ball, but no deeper. Keep the original pot depth to avoid collar rot. For a mango tree to truly flourish and produce its royal bounty, it needs sunlight. These are trees born of the tropics, and they crave the sun's energy. Choose the sunniest spot in your garden, at least 6 to 8 hours of direct, unfiltered sunlight every day. Sunlight fuels photosynthesis, creating sugars that build strong trees and make fruits sweet and flavorful. A tree in shade will be weak, spindly, and unlikely to produce a decent crop. Watering is a delicate balancing act, especially in the tree's early years. In the first year after planting, water regularly and consistently to establish a deep root system. Give a good, deep soak, far better than a light, daily sprinkle. Once a week, twice a week. Allow the top inch or two of soil to dry between waterings to avoid oversaturation. As the tree matures, it becomes much more drought tolerant. During flowering and fruit development, keep moisture consistent to prevent blossoms and young fruits dropping. Nourishment is the final piece. During spring and summer, apply a balanced NPK or citrus fruit tree fertilizer as per label, plus annual compost or well-rotted manure. Mulch 2 to 3 inches to the canopy edge, pulled back from the trunk. It suppresses weeds, regulates soil temperature, and retains moisture. Pruning is an essential task not to control the tree's size aggressively, but to shape its future and encourage a healthy, productive structure. For the first few years, your focus should be on formative pruning. The goal is to create an open, vase-like framework, 4 main scaffold branches. This allows sunlight and air to penetrate the center of the tree, promoting flowering, reducing the risk of fungal diseases. After the fruiting season each year, you can perform a light maintenance prune. This involves removing any dead branches, damaged branches, crossing branches that are rubbing. The best time to prune is immediately after harvest, giving time for new flesh to mature before next season. Avoid heavy pruning in late autumn or winter to prevent frost-susceptible tender growth. Use clean, sharp secateurs, a pruning saw for all your cuts. A clean cut heals quickly, whereas a ragged one invites disease. Think of it as careful surgery, not a brutal haircut. Even the most well-cared-for tree can fall prey to pests. Be vigilant and act early, using gentle, natural methods. Common culprits include aphids, scale insects, mealybugs, which suck sap from new growth. The journey from a bare branch to a ripe, juicy mango is a true spectacle of nature, but it requires patience. A young, grafted tree may produce a few flowers in its first couple of years, but it is often wise to pinch these off. This redirects energy into a strong root system and branch structure, which will support much heavier crops in the future. After about 3 years, or 4 years, you can allow the tree to flower and set fruit. In late winter or early spring, the tree will burst into life, covered in large panicles holding hundreds, sometimes thousands, of tiny fragrant flowers. From this profusion, only a small fraction will be pollinated and develop into tiny pea-sized fruits. The tree naturally thins itself, dropping what it cannot support. Over the following months, watch them swell. Keep watering consistent. Drought can cause fruit drop. It takes anywhere from 100 days to 150 days to reach full maturity. Knowing when to harvest is an art in itself. Color can change from green to yellow, orange, or red, but some remain green. A slight give like a peach or avocado and a sweet aroma at the stem are key signs. Harvest by hand with a gentle twist for a clean snap, or use a picker up high. Bringing it to your kitchen is pure accomplishment.